Hey guys, welcome to this video. In the last video, in Language Corner series, I mentioned an unfamiliar language, Manchu language, as an old language in history. There were lots of the stories that happened to this language, so this time I'm going to share another language, Jurchen language, with you guys. And this language is a part of the story of the Manchu language. So let's get started. First of all, what does the text of the Jurchen language look like? Because the first empire of Jurchen was built in 1115, Jin state or Jin dynasty, or you can call that Empire of Great Jin. This name is translated directly from the Jurchen language. This country is near the Song dynasty in Chinese history. The Song dynasty is the most powerful weapon to fight this new empire. Actually, it's not the army or technology, but it's the culture. At that time, Jurchen ruling class or noblemen wanted to make their own new country more powerful, but they did not have an advanced enough culture to govern this country, and didn't have a complete writing system to write their language. So at that time, they always started the Han culture from the Song dynasty in the south, especially the Chinese characters. Nowadays, the Han culture is always called the traditional Chinese culture. Okay, finally in the history, the Jurchen language characters was built out based on the Hanzi and the Canton characters. By the way, the Canton characters was also built from the Chinese characters. So we can think that the Jurchen writing system is a branch of Chinese characters, but two of them have many differences. For example, Chinese characters is a logogram writing system, but the Jurchen characters is a logogram writing system too. And meanwhile, it's also a phonogram writing system. It's just like the Japanese screen system. Now come back to the language. First see the text of the Jurchen language and the text of the Manchu language. Obviously, they have very big difference. But can you believe that if I say they are almost the same language? When we try to understand this view, we need to firstly understand the relation of Jurchen and Manchurian. In history, Jurchen had two good empires. The first is Jin, and the second is later Jin in 1616, and then in 1635. That year was a milestone. At that year, the emperor of later Jin, Hong Taiji, renamed their ethnic group from Jurchen to Manchu in order to unite the people. So overall, we can think Jurchen actually is Manchu nowadays. So now it's easy to understand the relation of the Jurchen language and the Manchu language. Actually, they are the same language. After all, the language can evolve with the time. So the Jurchen language is more likely the Asian Manchu language. When the Jin dynasty was defeated by the most powerful empire at the time, Mongol Empire, in 1234, history is always cruel. With the Jin dynasty gone, Jurchen people also retired from that history stage. Because of the domination of the Mongolian, the Jurchen characters also disappeared finally. Until the first half of the 17th century, Jurchen was secondly raised, and this time most Jurchen people, especially the ruling class, started to use the traditional Mongolian text to write the Jurchen language. But the old Jurchen language characters disappeared with the disappearance of the Jin state. This kind of text is more closely the Manchu language text now. Finally, based on the Mongolian writing system, the new Jurchen language writing system born. As mentioned, after Jurchen was renamed to Manchu, the Jurchen language changed into Manchu language. Okay, that's the history of Jurchen language and the Manchu language. Because I'm not a professional history researcher, and I'm just a language fan, and always the language is linked with the history, so maybe I have little mistakes, but I hope If I have any mistakes, please tell me in the comment section. Let's study together. Finally, I hope you can like this video. Jam is still on the way. Have a good day. See you next time. Peace.